Hey guys, this is Rico Stevens, and I'm here to bring you the Nightline Newscast, which will be starting in 10 seconds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling the transmission.
What's up, Val Verde Nights? Today is Thursday, February 11th, and I'm Rico.
And I'm Alex. And welcome to this week's Nightline Newscast.
Well, today on our newscast, we will tell you a few things going on in our world. Also, we will tell you some important school news. Now, here are this week's fun facts.
What is going on, guys? My name is Carlos Morfin, and welcome to today's fun facts. We're going to kick it off with the first fact. In Sweden, it is illegal to name your baby Metallica, Superman, Veranda, IKEA, or Elvis. The second fact, the average American spends about a year and a half of his life watching TV commercials. On the third fact, in the United States, Frisbees outsell footballs, baseballs, and basketballs combined. On the final fact, the average person spends 2 weeks of their life waiting for the street light to change from red to green. Well, that's it for today's fun fact, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next week.
Thank you, Fun Fact Guy. We'll see you next week. And here is some interesting news.
What's up, Knights? According to Universe Today's news site, a small asteroid known as T68 is expected to make a very, very close call to Earth. The asteroid is 30 meters in diameter and is expected to pass by Earth between March 3rd and March 6, 2016. Now, this asteroid is estimated to be the closer to the Earth than the Moon. The closest the asteroid will be to Earth is approximately 11,000 miles. So don't panic yet, though. The odds of the asteroid hitting the Earth are 1 in 250 million. So that is pretty good odds, but it will only take one close call.
I guess there's no need to panic then. So, Knights, now for some heartbreaking news. BMX legend Dave Mirra passed away on February 4th, 2016 in North Carolina at a young age of 41. Dave Mirra was looked up to by many of his flips and tricks and was one of the most successful competitors in the X Game history. When Mirra retired from BMX competitions in 2011, he had 24 X Games medals and most in history of the ESPN Run Extreme Sports competition. Skateboarding star Tony Hawk tweeted, "Goodbye, Dave Mirra, a true pioneer icon and legend. Thank you for the memories. We are heartbroken." Dave Mirra will be missed. That's all for this story, and we'll see you next week, Knights. Now, here is some school news.
Hey, Knights. Miss Scott in the library has got new books in stock. The library is also open during lunchtime, if you didn't know. There are also games and crafts available. Also, there's a new read box section in the library. The read box section features ebooks that you can listen to, so make sure you visit the library. Now, here's Mr. McPhee with some important school news announcements.
Good morning, Val Verde High School and everybody else. It is wonderful to be here. Couple of quick things for you. In the middle of basketball season, just a reminder, we do allow 2 classrooms to go and view our basketball game. So your teachers have got to email me the day of the game, and then we go ahead and make that list. And so if you want to watch the game, you need to ask your teachers. Next thing, and this is, I owe you an apology. It used to be that if you were tardy to school, you'd get a lunch detention, and that if you didn't go to the lunch detention, you get all-day OCI the next day, and if you didn't go to that, they suspend you for defiance. And when I got here, that whole thing fell apart, and I apologize, and I've just rebuilt it. So if you're tardy to school, you got lunch detention. If you don't go to lunch detention, you have all-day OCI. If you refuse to go to that, you'll be suspended for the following day. So please, be on time, do what you're supposed to do. I appreciate that. Also, yesterday or tomorrow, depending on when you see this, is Ash Wednesday, which is a quick social studies lesson. Is in many Christian denominations the traditional beginning of 40 days prior to Easter called Lent, in which observant Christians will sometimes make an offering of greater behavior, better behavior prior to the Easter holiday. You know, things that they would do in the medieval times would be things like pay attention in class, behave appropriately for substitutes, show up on time. If you're looking for a good Lenten observance, you could do that. You could clean up the lunch area. These are all things. This is your social studies lesson on the definition of Lent. These are things you could do if you were interested. Totally up to you. Anyway, make it a great day or not. The choice is yours.
Thank you, Mr. McPhee. Now here's Mr. Avance with some ASB news for us.
Hi, Knights. This is Mr. Evans. Just want to tell you happy Valentine's Day. Hope you're doing great. Hey, real quick information for you. I know a lot of words gone out about the prom and the senior packet, so I'm going to kind of clear things up for you. We did hear you guys. We know that things are tight, money's tight for people, and our venue is a little more expensive. So what we did was we had a number of teachers come talk to me, talk with our ASB, and you know they are really come up a great idea for you guys. Okay, what we're doing is we're going to go a little old school. We're able to get the price of the prom down to $60. It's cheaper in the senior packet, which is now dropped to $220. So I'm just telling you, we're saving you guys some money. What we're doing is we're still doing the night in Paris, have some great food, great entertainment, very close to get to, and you'll be saving money that you can put into your dresses and corsage and all that stuff. We're going to hold it here. And, you know, a lot of times what happens is schools used to do this. This is old school. But prom venues have gotten so expensive, so we just really wanted to make sure everybody could go, have a great time. You will not recognize this place. We're going to turn Paris into Paris, and I think you really, really enjoy it. And we're going to be able to have more people come. You'll have a little more time to get yourself ready. So thank you so much for getting that in the senior packet. And I have, real quick, hold on a second. For the first 50 people who get their prom ticket and are on their senior packet, get this really cool chocolate pop. Thank you, Miss Bridget, for doing that for us. And we got a lot of cool treats along the way, a lot of contests also. So don't wait, get those tickets in, and we really want you guys to enjoy your senior memories. Thank you so much, and here we go, folks. Have a great day.
Thank you, ASB. Now Mr. McCarrick has got some information for you. If you are planning to enroll in the Moreno Valley College, please ask your advisory teacher to contact Ms. Kubota or Mr. McCarrick himself to get this important information. Also, seniors, FAFSA completion time is here. Have your FAFSA filled out by March 2nd. Fill it out to receive your free grant. Again, don't procrastinate and fill out your FAFSA today. Now here's Rico with some more school news.
Thank you, Alex. Now, let's go to the legend himself, the man who takes up most of our runtime, Coach Martin.
And his name is Coach Martin!
Carlos, we're here. Okay, now what Carlos doesn't understand is that after the number 2 comes the number 1, and Carlos paused on it. So let me help you out with this. Carlos, get to your level right now. Carlos, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is the last number. Guess what? You are live. We are back here at the dojo. Week 6 is upon us, which means week 5 is gone. Progress reports are out there. Seniors, guess what? It is coming up. You early grads, I will see you the 4th quarter. Forget about the early grad stuff because I already know you have not done Velosto's project. I already know that you are scrambling. You must get your work done. If you don't get your work done, I'll see you the 4th quarter. And there's plenty of room in the weight room. We love having you out here. Let's come out here and just get your buck on for some of you guys. But let's talk about getting the buck on. What about the Broncos this week? Broncos this weekend. I know my Eagles weren't there. We'll be there next year, though. Don't worry about it. But for the Broncos, great job. It was a lot of fun. But let me tell you who's rocking out here in the IE. You may not know it. They're ranked 28th in the state. 24-1 are your Rancho Verde Mustangs. Basketball playoff CIF starts next week. Hey, Coach, I'm not from Rancho. I'm from Val Verde, but I came from Citrus. What's up with Citrus? Citrus Hill plays Tockwoods for the number 1 position in the Mountain Pass League. That game is at home tomorrow, and that is going to be against Tockwoods High School. Game time kicks off at 6 p.m. If you want to go over there and cheer on those Hawks as they approach for another title of their own, be there at 6 o'clock as Citrus Hill plays Tockwoods for the number 1 position in those standings. Let's talk about standings here. Again, you have about 4 weeks left. Make that 3 weeks left in order to get your grades up. Super seniors, come on now. Become a regular senior. Get out early. Go out there and get that job. And not only that, if you really think about it, you'll be 4 months ahead of everybody coming out of Citrus and Rancho High School because you'll have 4 months to jump onto the JC program ahead of them. So if you're really going to get involved in school and really start thinking about that on that level, you're already ahead of your other high school contemporaries. Hey, you guys need to get out here and get your grades on and do what you need to do. For me, Coach, I'm out. Again, Broncos, boom. Congratulations. Eagles be here next year. And then we'll see you guys. All right, Carlos. Well, now we're going to count up. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You did that very well. Good job, Carlos. Welcome.
Yeah. 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 Two-step with me. Two-step with me.
1,
Here comes the
2,
to the
3,
to the 4. Everybody out on the dance floor.
Thank you, Coach Martin. Now, we won't have to see that mug for another week. Now, how is our weather going to be for our 4-day weekend? Let's go to Kevin, who has this report for us.
What's up, veterans? My name is Kevin Quesada with this week's weather forecast, and let's jump right into it and see how the weather is going to be this week. As we can see, today there is a chance of sunny skies and the temperature of 85. As of Friday, February 12th, a dry for most sunny spells with a high of 84. Now tomorrow, Saturday, is going to be a high of 80 degrees, and looking at Sunday, the temperature will be a high of 83. Looking at the start of the week, we see that the weather is 85 degrees on Tuesday. We have a sunny day as well as 84 degrees. And on Wednesday, our minimum day, it will be mostly sunny with 70-degree weather. Now for Thursday, our weather is dropping to 65 degrees and mostly cloudy. And Friday, the weather will be 2 degrees to 67, partly cloudy. Well, that's it for this weather report. Have a great 4-day weekend. I'm Kevin, and now back to the studio.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, here's a commercial from ASB. Roll the clip.
And that's it for today's news show. Remember, no school tomorrow or on Monday. So, have a safe 4-day weekend. I'm Carlos.
And I'm Rico. So keep it real and we'll see you next week. Remember, same night time,
Same night channel.
We now return control of your television set to you until next week at this same time when the control voice will again take over. Until then, please stand by.